I just realized we are muted. All I was saying was, how's it going, everybody? We are finishing up Teamfight Manager 1 because we were interested in Teamfight Manager 2. With the way things are currently going, we are now halfway into the Pro League Division 1. Oddly enough, looking at the ranking list, we are currently ranked number 1 with 7 wins, 2 losses at a score of +10. Putting us in a solid position for reaching the finals. But, depending on how everything goes, we can easily lose it all. Hopefully we don't. What have we been doing? We've been riding the winds with a Necromancer. Summon a ghoul that attacks the enemy. Basically, we're playing Protect the Necromancer, and then using somebody such as Bard to boost it up, because Bard is actually pretty dang good. Right over here. Bard also had received a buff, so not only was Bard really, really good for the current meta, but Bard is currently a strong champion. I actually had invested in Mystic Dancer, expecting Mystic Dancer to be really good. The issue is all the champions right now, as we discussed at the end of last league, have low health. Including our main tanks. Knight, sure, he has more health by like 4. Oh, my mouse is double-clicking. Shield Bearer, also another main tank, missing 40. Ogre's received 2 nerfs and is almost at half HP right now, and yet Ogre is still good just because of what Ogre does. Even when he dies, when the enemy is getting to the scary backline that hits really, really hard, like Sniper, or more importantly, Archer. Archer is so amazingly strong right now. Heck, even Pyromancer is very strong right now. By the time you finally get to the backline, Ogre respawns, boom! And 1 to 2 shots, whoever it is, because they get stunned. That being said, we're kind of in a high health assassin stun kind of meta. And oddly enough, Fighter, after like 5 patches, finally received a nerf, and now has even less defense, going from 32 down to 24. But because of Fighter's insane amount of health, I think Fighter's still in a pretty strong position and might still be the main champion for initiating everything. Mostly because everybody else doesn't really serve much. The Berserker has 1 defense. Now, that being said, Berserker normally has 10, and sure, Berserker has a lot of health, he's just too slow. The Fighter just runs in, doesn't die, and then does what he needs to do. So, that's interesting. And then when you include characters like Cook, who are going to have a lot of health and heal everybody up, Cold Corpse never has really been a consideration. But, we have that going on. So, what are we going to be doing? If I remember correctly, and I could be wrong, there were 2 champions I was wanting to train somebody. Who was it? I think it's Kester. Kester needs 2 champions retrained. Mystic Dancer, unfortunately, was a mistake. Even though I was frustrated in trying to get to Mystic Dancer. It never happened. And Monk that I had retrained him to, Monk is not something Kester is going to be playing. If anybody's playing Monk, it's Colt. I could invest in Zahn learning Monk, but I would probably retrain Ogre. Zahn would do pretty well with Monk, not gonna lie. He would do pretty good. So, how are we gonna do this? Special training. Kester. Mystic Dancer. Mage. Start training. We are looking for 2 mages. So let's, before we start clicking the button. Mage. We got 2 mages. We want Pyromancer, because Pyromancer is really strong right now. And we want Necromancer to be learned by Zahn. Now, if he just picks up Necromancer first try, I'm honestly just gonna leave it. So we're gonna re-roll the Monk. Start training. Oh, you troll. Alright, special training. Oops, double-clicked. Mystic Dancer to Mage. So this way we have more chances of getting who we want. Or better odds. Shadowmancer's not too bad. But, we'll keep the Ice Mage. Start training. Lightning Mage is not who we're wanting. Major success! Lightning Mage is currently not in the meta pool. Ice Mage is kind of just better right now. Mostly because Ice Mage hits harder. Lightning Mage is also severely countered by the support's Exorcist. Because Exorcist is still pretty good. In fact, Exorcist got a really big nerf on his ability. But he just runs forward and hits kind of hard. So he does pretty darn good damage. And is basically immune to crowd control effects. Lightning Mage, reroll. I'm gonna keep the Illusionist for now. Special training. Get rid of the Ice Mage. There we go. There's the Necromancer. Major success! And apparently we forgot to make equipment. So, now that we have Necromancer, the real question is because do I really want to have him try to get that Pyromancer, or am I good with Illusionist? Illusionist is the mage who absorbs enemies' attacks by creating apparitions. Brings advantage to allies who are battling using force. He produces an apparition of a chosen enemy. The apparition shares part of its damage with the original body. I kind of see where Illusionist could be useful. I think we're going to have him keep Necromancer and Illusionist. So the next question is, do we need to retrain anybody? Chilito, I think, is fine as they are. Colt is starting to go stagnant, so we're just going to leave Colt the way he is. I think we just keep all these champions the way they are for Chilito. Because oddly enough, even like Priestess is fine right there. But more than likely, Chilito just has to stay with one of these 3 assassin champs. And there have been instances where it's important for him to be using Priestess, which is quite interesting. Door Praise is kind of fallen off. I'm not going to be re-rolling any of these champions in order to have Door Praise go as anything else. Hurry Pollo is also becoming stagnant, so these champions that Hurry Pollo currently has to stay this way. I could try re-rolling the Ice Mage to Bard, but I don't think we have to worry too much about Bard. Zon. Yeah, you know what? Special training. Zon. Ogre. To the support. We want him to have Monk. That's Bard. It is sad that he's going to be losing Ogre, but we can't be re-rolling his personal quirks in order to re-roll for movement speed. In a perfect world, I would. Ooh, major success. Fortunately, that is not at all... I was never good with a recorder in school. Keep the monk! Keep the monk! Dang it! I really need him to be picking up monk here. Priestess, reroll to a different support. Monk! Ooh, there's Exorcist, but all major success. Special training. No, we really need that monk. Support. Really wants that Bard. Cook. I'll be honest, Cook is an interesting one to learn. But that's not what we need. We really need the monk. I need him to run in and initiate. Boom. Perfect. Squad. Zon. Wrong. Wrong. Training. Zon. No more points into fighter. It all is going to go into monk. You doing alright, Harry Poyle? Streaming. Time to have Cholito get us the monies. Dang. Just had dinner? Yeah, just had some as well. Dang. Oh, I need Kester to... Training. Kester... I don't care about Illusionist. We're really wanting him to focus on Necromancer. Dang. Dang. Not a single bit of money was earned. Not a single bit. Okay. Submit. This is going to be our entire team. That's actually pretty good. Attack speed plus 2% and reduce cooldown by 2%. I think I still want to keep the lifesteal. It just helps ever so slightly. What's wrong with it? We're just gonna do 1, 1, 1, 1. Always luck strikes again. It's time for us to begin the second half of the Pro Tour Division 1 series. I honestly am expecting the meta not to really change at all. Swap Door Praise out for Kester, because Kester's just better. And Kester's good to do an even better job with Necromancer. So with the last patch notes, nothing really had changed. No, at least nothing important. So as far as I could tell, we are still banning Archer, and we're still banning Dark Mage. They get rid of Knight. So we're going to go ahead and first pick Monk. I'm still expecting them to be prioritizing Sniper. They immediately go for the Bard? Did the nerf of the fighter's defense become bad enough that they're prioritizing Gunner and Bard? I'm gonna get rid of the Ogre. They grab Fighter. We're gonna go ahead and just take Ninja. And Barrier Mage? Because Barrier Mage did receive a nerf, but I don't think it's important enough. Oh, that Gunner and Bard is... The Bard is actually the big thing that's messing with us. Oh, it doesn't matter! Darn it. Mostly fought through the entire ultimate. Oh, the issue is that Gunner's doing too much. Because of that Bard. Whoever gets the first kill! Oh, that was us, but just barely. Yeah, that Gunner did a lot. 2,800 damage, all because of the Bard. It's really because of the Bard. Are we supposed to be first picking or first banning Bard? I don't think so, right? You definitely did not carry the team, Kester. That was way too close to carry the team. Alrighty, we swap out Colt for Zon. Because their guy that they were using to play Gunner was not necessarily that good. They don't have anybody that's fast. Get rid of the Archer. They're getting rid of Illusionist. And they're getting rid of Bard. That's fine. Alright, Dark Mage. Monk and Necromancer. Do I go ahead and just get rid of Bard? Not Bard. Do I go ahead and just get rid of the Gunner? Gunner, Ogre. I don't think I want them to have both Sniper and Gunner. They get rid of Exorcist. So they want to pick somebody... They're wanting to pick somebody like Ice Mage. Well, I have to take Ninja. They grab Ogre. And they grab Taoist. I think we just do Barrier Mage again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? We'll see if letting the Ogre through is a mistake. I am scared about that Taoist, though. Oh, that was the worst ultimates ever from my entire team. I mean, Cholito's doing a good job killing their sniper. That Taoist is just doing too much. At locking down my backline! Oh, really close, but my entire team left 3 of their guys alive right there. That was no good. Honestly, I think letting this not the Pyromancer. No, you're not playing Pyromancer next match. That's not how that works. We're gonna still use Door Praise, just because Door Praise is a clutch hitter. Has better stats from the get-go. And doesn't have to progressively get better. No Archer. They get rid of Monk. Alright. Well, we're gonna first pick Fighter. They take Sniper, sure. They take Shield Bearer, sure. I take Necromancer. Necromancer's just that good. No Ghost. Well, I'm gonna say no Ogre. I'll deal with the other consequences. They grab Gunner. Alright, we're gonna take Ninja. And... what about Shadowmancer? I'm gonna take Shadowmancer. I should have taken Bard. I should have taken Bard. Bard actually would have been the win for us. Oh, all their ultimates went off. Oh, but now we have a sniper on our team. And the sniper ultimate kills multiple of their team members. At this point, we are now directly on their spawn point. Does it matter that they can attack while moving? Shadowmancer is absolutely the correct pick to be going with. Picking them off one at a time. Originally, it was even until that halfway point. 8 wins, 2 losses, 11 points. Putting us in a solid first place, with no chance of the enemy's teams coming back. A well-fought victory for the Crystal Chroniclers, as they show that the Necromancer is indeed a little bit too good. I'm already out of water. Alrighty, Dorprey swap with Kester, Zon swap out with Colt. There's just a few too many champs, though. Because it's hard to also, with this team composition, deal with the threat of something such as Ogre and Taoist. We're going to take Monk. We're going to take Necromancer. They take Fighter. We're perfectly fine here. What would I rather be getting rid of? I think we have to just get rid of the Ogre. So we first pick Ninja, because Chilito and Ninja's just too good. They take Gunner for more DPS. And they take Boomerang Hunter. Yeah, we'll go with Bard. It's going to be a little bit before our team can get to kill who needs to, who they need to kill, but oh my goodness, and immediately. Also, it's interesting to see Boomerang Hunter finally getting some action. That Boomerang Hunter's so strong! Alrighty. The Necromancer Monk is just too much! Their entire team used their ultimates and they were all immediately negated. Oh, they finally got the kills that they needed, but yeah, it's too little too late. 3,000 damage, 2,300 damage. Oh, you got this. Yeah, absolutely you do. That Boomerang Hunter actually hit really hard. It was, well, a lot better than I was originally thinking it was going to be. Chilito, I think I pretty much carried this team. I'm counting on your excellent performance in the next match. Alrighty, gonna swap Colt out for Zon, and this next match is gonna go even better. Again, just no Archer. Ninja can't get to the Archer, is the issue. That's why we get rid of the Archer. Dark Mage, if I'm going to just... I don't know why, but Dark Mage is just really, really strong to be fighting against. So... I'm going to go ahead and take Fighter. Because Fighter is still durable and can just run to the back. Sure, Monk can heal up. Yeah, we're just going to take that Necromancer. They get rid of Vampire. I get rid of Ogre. Because until they actually find something to counter my team... Alright, that's a lot of AoE they got. They got rid of the Bard, so... Ice Mage? Ice Mage is a good counter to the Berserker. We don't have any healing, but... Could also go with Barrier Mage to help protect the team a little better. It also does reduce the attack speed of their Berserkers, so Barrier Mage is good against all of their people. And then they grab Exorcist. Why? Exorcist is not that good in this matchup. Alright, currently, our two back lines. Oh, a beautiful ultimate by Hurry Poyo. Pyromancer going off. Come on, Pyromancer, use the Pyromancer ultimate before you die. Oh, is that ours? That's ours! Oh, they're... Their Exorcist actually does a pretty good job at, locking... ultimate, using the ultimate to take out our entire team. But at this point, just the Barrier Mage applying too many buffs to our team. Exorcist was not the pick. Honestly, I would have expected, the, blowgun marksman. 9-2, 13 points, a solid 2-0 victory. Oh, sweeping victory with 5 wins and 0 losses in the last 5 match. In the last match, Coach told me utilized his pick and ban if I'm around a ninja champion. No, it's definitely not ninja. It's, absolutely the, necromancer. I think just ninja is really, really strong in the meta, but we're not picking and banning around the ninja. Because if they ban the ninja, we just pick, devil, which is almost as good. I still think that Archer does too much damage. So the reason why... We went over this last stream. The reason why I'm no longer banning the Sniper, they get rid of Bard again. Bard is apparently just that good. I mean, I think it is. Monk, Necromancer, Pyromancer. Alright. We get rid of the Ogre. Yeah, I guess the Ogre really is more of a counter towards the Ninja, so... Yeah, they get the Gunner. And they grab an Assassin. Ice Mage? I think it's Ice Mage, because we really want to keep that Ghost as low on the kills as possible. Oh, early ultimates. Honestly, that makes a lot of sense. At this point, we also have a Gunner on our team. Monk is keeping everybody alive. All of the ghouls are starting to add up. Pyromancer is trying her best in order to take everything down, but the Ice Mage keeps her frozen in her tracks. And at this point, the entire team is just stacked right on top of the enemy. That Ghost is still only a 3. Finally picks up a 4th kill or an assist. 11 to 30. Way too much. Kangaroos galore. The opponent sucks so bad, it'll be an easy win. Don't be too overconfident. Alright, swap Colt out for Zon. Because Zon is a more flexible player once we get to round 2 onwards. Because the opposing players are honestly better than every single one of my team members. It's literally just at this point, I have a solid understanding of the picks and the bans. Where is it? Dark Mage. None of that. Where's it? They got rid of... I'm going to go ahead and just take the fighter. They go with Mystic Dancer and Shield Bear. Cool, Necromancer. That is an interesting new couple of champs being picked. Still no Ogre. Ogre is just too much. Ninja, Bard. Taoist. I am very interested to see how this new team combination that they've picked against us is gonna handle. Because sure, they've got, oh, an early few kills. Mystic Dancer is actually doing some real damage to our team, but at this point, oh, if our team could just start spawn killing them every single chance they get, all the ghouls staying alive. Too many ghouls. And now we got an aberration of their gunner. Who's gonna ultimate? 38 to 10? Ripoyo took a whole total of 176 damage. Oh, that's hilarious. Substitute players 100 times in the middle of the match. I got an achievement for swapping my players out. Fascinating. Kester's gotten better in their stats. Necromancer did level up. Doorpraise has got one level in Swordsman that we're not using. But for the most part, no one's really gained any. Oh, Cholito actually got a point of attack. Other than that, nobody's really gotten any points in anything. And Zon did get a point in Shield Bear. Sudden Seahorses. They're currently number 4 this league, but they were the champions last season. So in my eyes, they are the ones to beat, but apparently not. Now, what I would really prefer that this game did is simulate a ton more games, because when we look at how many champions are picked and all that, we're really just seeing a smaller number. Like, oh, this one got picked 20 times. Like, 20 times out of the 40... teams? I don't think so. That would mean more processing power and loading and stuff like that, so I probably understand why they didn't do it. But it would be more interesting to get a more accurate read on the actual meta. Ooh, Pyromancer. And Exorcist. Alright, Necromancer. That is some really weird picking and banning that they are doing. Praise the Great Door. How's it going, Wandering Door? Oh, and Ninja's finally doing his thing. Cholito's finally starting to use the ability on the correct targets. Oh. Ultimates go off, and our Necromancer's already... Oh, it's time to spawn kill them into oblivion. Dang. I am at the calm. Ooh. Cholito absolutely carried this team, killing their 2 backliners that needed to be dealt with. I need you to be aggressive, Hurry Poyo. Actually, you know what? I need you to focus on the defense. I need you to not die. You don't want to... I don't want to play defensive, coach. I want to get another 40 assists in one game. Eventually, the AI might figure out, like, what the real problem champion is. And that will sadden me. One of them's gonna end up banning Necromancer, going, what if I banned Necromancer? Who knows what comes after the calm? Pfft, the door! We're going to take Fighter and Necromancer. No Ogre. No Barrier Mage. Interesting. Alright, cool. Ninja. They take Monk. And Shield Bearer. Well, sure. Gunner's already been killed. Oh, we get their Monk! And the Monk's gonna keep my whole team alive! Even when I don't get Monk, we're still picking Monk! And now the Monk aspiration is gonna keep the entire team... Never mind, he's just gonna die. That's hilarious. Oh, a perfect ultimate by the Gunner. Oh, that was way too close. Yeah, Pyromancer and Gunner. It's really scary right there. Their Monk and Shield Bear did exactly what needed to be done. Oddly enough, it was really interesting that Cholito and... Oh, #1 champion's Necromancer. Fascinating. But the AI's not going to use it? 87% win ratio countered by the fighter? Sure thing, bud. Meta champion, Sniper, countered by Bard. Sure thing, and it's not. It's absolutely not. Sniper is countered by Ninja. Fighters, countered by Necromancer. Sounds about right. Necromancer Fighter and Necromancer Ninja are currently the best win ratios. And yet, the AI is not respecting the Necromancer. No respect for the Necromancer. You want to play another game of Advanced Wars by Web? Not tonight. I do, but not tonight. Tonight, I really... Like, we are on our way to finishing this game. I want to finish this game. Because I'm sure you guys also know that there are a lot of things where I'll start a game and then I'll get like 2/3 of the way through and then I just won't finish it. Like, no. The worst thing I hate Let me put it this way. The only thing I hate more than a cliffhanger we're going to go ahead and take Monk. We're going to go ahead and take Necromancer. Wait, you can finish this game? Yeah. Yeah, there is technically an end. It's not like the most amazing ending, but we are in the final league. We are banning. We're getting rid of the ogre. Berserker and Ice Mage. Oh, wow. They're actually destroying us right here, right now. Alright. If that Ice Mage is actually doing a real number. Come on, Ninja. I need you to carry! 2 more kills! Ah, not enough. The Ice Mage did way too much against us there. The Bard was the wrong pick. I probably should have gone with Talist. Trusting doesn't bring victory, Kester. This might be the first loss we're going to have in a while. We honestly should have won that. But yeah, the Ice Mage plus the Berserker was enough to protect their backline. Let me finish your sentence. The only thing you hate more than a cliffhanger is a drop in the middle of the interesting part. Yes, the door path can make definitions. I'm glad that somebody picked up the fact that I left that statement. They banned the Necromancer? Right, well, I'm going to take Fighter. They take Mystic Dancer. They take Shield Bearer. I'm going to take Gunner. Maybe I should have taken Pyromancer. Maybe I should have taken Pyromancer. Go ahead and get rid of that Ogre. Well, I was going to go Pyromancer, but now they have Mystic Dancer and Sniper. I think Ninja's still going to be better here. And Shadowmancer. Banning the Necromancer seems like a smart play, right?
That seems smart for once.
Alrighty. I don't think them picking up another tank is enough, because we just kill their backline endlessly. Oh, that's 2 of their ultimates. Oh, perfect ultimate by our Gunner. The thing is, the Mystic Dancer is kind of countered by the Shadowmancer, because the Mystic Dancer can't get enough kills to start throwing enough Chakrams. Because you're supposed to be able to protect the Mystic Dancer. And we just so happen to have somebody who really prefers to play the Shadowmancer. Because when the Mystic Dancer gets a kill or an assist, they get an extra chakram to throw, and they go, shua, 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 and then starts throwing a whole bunch of chakrams. But when they die, they go reset back to 1. So the fact that we just spawn kill them makes it to where they can never get more than 1 chakram. I feel like the Sun Sharks and the Sun Seahorses are related somehow. Hurry, Pollo.
My performance as Shadowmancer was top notch, wasn't it, Coach?
Is top. If that was my opponent's, you show deep understanding of the game, Hurry Pollo. Good job.
I'm helping.
Anyways, I don't want to lose my identity as Door and become lost from sleep again, so I'll now leave. You take care, Wandering Door. Oof, they also have a clutch hitter. They get rid of Monk, we get rid of Dark Mage. Are they gonna go ahead and take that Fighter? They don't. We take Fighter, and then we take Necromancer. Let's go! So, when they had everything to protect, what's worse? Well, I think Ogre's still worse for us to play against. Because Ice Mage is kind of bad, Taoist is kind of bad for us to play against. We're gonna go and take Ninja. That way, if they do end up going like Berserker Ice Mage, we can... I was gonna say we can take Exorcist, but... maybe not. Yeah, I think we go ahead and just Bard. Oh my goodness! Their Exorcist is so fast. Oh! Oh my goodness, they destroyed my entire team through my ultimate. I really need Cholito to pick up the game. Oh, my guy's got too many deaths. That's actually a loss. That's also the second time Berserker got used against us. I'll take the loss. Quite interesting. Playing against the Lonely Lions. That's interesting that my team couldn't do enough. I honestly felt like we should have had that. So where did it go wrong? Monk, Necromancer, Pyromancer. I'll be fully honest, I don't want to play against Taoist. We're just going to take Ninja. And then they pick Sniper into it. And then Berserker. Bard or Barrier Mage? I think we still do... I think we tried the Bard. I think the issue last time... Because the biggest difference is instead of Fighter, it was... Oh shoot, what was it? It was Exorcist. I don't know. Maybe this is the... Maybe I'm overthinking it, and I should have... Maybe I should have gone with Barrier Mage. But I feel like against the Berserker, it's the same difference. Alright, if my team could just keep each other alive for as long as possible. Their entire team is trying to line up their ultimates. There's too many ghouls! Alright, there we go. Now they got their ultimates off. A little too late. Lonely Lions, there's nothing you could do against that. Don't lose focus, Kester. I really do wish that I could have gotten Zon, the faster movement speed. They got rid of Bard. Okay. They got rid of Pyromancer. Well, no Pyromancer means Monk, right? They take Fighter? Are they wanting to take Necromancer? You take Boomerang Hunter. Boomerang Hunter is pretty good. Kester can pull it off. No Ogre. Ninja. I have half a mind to take Shadowmancer here. Why would I not? Barrier Mage makes things difficult. What if I just take Cook instead? We don't have enough damage. How's it going, Seb? I'm in an interesting position. We're having to play against the Necromancer for the first time. Honestly? Ah, we have enough damage. We'll go Cook. Nobody's dying anywhere. Alright, never mind. Enemy's finally dying. Our entire team just won't die! Is there chain attack units could maybe take care of summons? Kind of? Lightning Mage has an ultimate that kinda has a chain attack. The Boomerang has an AoE attack that attacks multiple enemies at once. So yeah, the Boomerang Hunter is a pretty decent counter towards the Necromancer. That was a little close of a fight, but Boomerang Hunter dealt... Wow, we had two people that dealt 3,000 damage each. The issue is once our guys started dying, they kind of were going in one at a time. That was a little rough. The racing suit equipment. What's that? Is it better than the maid outfit? Attack speed plus 2%, reduced cooldown by 4%. You know what? I really kind of like that. That's really good. But the Lightning Mage doesn't... The ultimate chain attacks everybody. But you're really just looking for AoE attacks with, like, Pyromancer. That's interesting that they banned Pyromancer with the full intention of taking Necromancer. That was pretty cool. A little tricky. Yeah, that Necromancer is a problem to deal with. Imagine if we actually saw the gamers at events with their clothes and their chairs and stuff. Oh, they got rid of the monk. I'm gonna have Colts go ahead and take Berserker here. Yeah, that means they can first pick Fighter. And then they take Gunner. Okay. Well, that means we take Necromancer. Get rid of Executioner. We get rid of Ogre. Shrine Maiden, which is... All of this is basically countered by the extra power of the Ninja. It is still a Ninja meta. And do I go ahead and take the Pyromancer? I don't think so. I think Pyromancer is the wrong choice here. Maybe we just take Priestess. Keep everybody alive. We'll see if this works. Yeah, the fact that Colt is not as flexible, though, is a problem. Got her ultimate! Yeah! And the best part is our Priestess is going to be keeping the Gunner Ghoul alive! Oh, they absolutely obliterated my entire team. That Fighter ultimate was pretty darn good there. Yeah, Gunner's pretty good against Berserker. Yeah, because Berserker's just too slow. Doesn't quite matter, though, when you have the ninja that can jump onto the back line. And then once you get past all that, you got ghouls in the face. Which champion should I play next match? Necromancer. Yes, sir. If you pick Necromancer, I'll do my best. You better. I don't plan on dropping any more rounds. So that was probably the worst round for us. I would be very much interested in the... Because we are playing against the insane AI. I would be very much interested in the AI also understanding that Necromancer is a very strong champion here. Your team did demolish them. Oh, yeah. Alright, Did I go with Monk Necromancer? I think so. Monk. Necromancer. They take Fighter. That's fine. Get rid of that Ogre. There's not too many picks that absolutely counters us with the composition that we're going. The bigger ones that is a problem is Taoist and Ice Mage. They got rid of Bard. What about Shadowmancer? Because if we could just die on top of their spawn, their gunner can't do what he's supposed to do, which is stay out of range. They got 3 massive AoE attacks, which would hurt us really, really bad. What about Barrier Mage? I think it might be Barrier Mage is the better pick here. And Huripoyo immediately whiffs the first ability. Oh, Huripoyo, you're too far away from everybody. Their ultimate went off. A lot was honestly going on that entire match. Really just the insane back and forth. Their Berserker and Fighter was keeping our backline of the Necromancer. Actually, all 3. It's literally Chilito was taking care of 2 of their backline. Your team... My legs are too short. But we had too much healing and support and was able to outlast the potential burst their team had. Because our burst was stronger than theirs. Microphone is unmuted but has no signal. Huh, apparently my microphone's muted and has no signal. What are even my sponsors? Yeah. Our sponsorships are fine. We got 2 more rounds before we go to the finals and then the championship. Alrighty, Colt starts everything off. Archer and Dark Mage. They take Sniper, we take Monk, we take Necromancer. Ah, almost misclicked. We take Necromancer. That would have been a very sad misclick, because they got rid of all the tanks. They got rid of both Fighter and Knight. They still have Berserker available, which is really interesting. We go ahead and ban the Ogre. They got rid of Ninja. Oh no, whatever will we do? We are actually in a little bit of trouble here. I could potentially go cook to try to keep everybody alive. I don't think that's good enough. The next option is I go Exorcist to counter the Ice Mage, because the Ice Mage is going to be a problem for... Yeah, I think we just pick up Exorcist. What a weird matchup. No, my entire team! It's gonna get frozen. Absolutely obliterated. Alright, can you guys start ulting now? There we go. And now my team is gonna start obliterating them. Time for the spawn killing. One at a time. Ghoul after ghoul. Devil after devil. All being healed up by the monk. Ninja ultimate still in play. Look at all those green bars. Time to start chanting in Spanish because I don't know Latin. That was actually scary. They actually had the lead there.
My performance as devil is top notch, wasn't it?
Your devil will be a living nightmare to your opponents.
And Chalito is happy with the compliments. They enjoy it.
It's amazing how much the AI is thinking now. Going, what team composition am I going to try? Literally, just take my champions that I'm using or ban them. It's that simple. You know what? I think Monk is more valuable than Fighter. I honestly, at this point, think Monk is just better than Fighter. It combos a lot better with Necromancer. Keeps the ghouls alive. Ninja... They're going to take Berserker next. So what do we take? I could just take Barrier Mage. Barrier Mage is pretty good here still. Well, but do they have anybody who has Contempt and would be running to my back line? No. Let's take Barrier Mage. Game is gaslighting itself in real time. Alright, not too many kills from the Berserker there. That's good. Come on, Necromancer. Ulti. Ulti! Necromancer! Necromancer! Ultimate! What are you waiting for? An invitation? Alrighty, there we go. Now we get the ultimate, and it's dead. Kester here, absolutely considering to throw the match without ever using the ultimate, but whatever.
I don't even need to use my ultimate against my opponents. I'm just that good.
Solid first place. Focusing as ninja is the main thing of the team. I guess so. Alright, last round and then the finals. Again, no archer, no dark mage. Now what? No pyromancer? No ogre? Monk? Are they gonna go fighter necromancer? That's gonna be hilarious if they pick necromancer. Oh, they did not. Even though Shrine Maiden is a pretty decent counter to necromancer because of the AoE. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of... How about we just get rid of the Berserker? One less tank to deal with. Ninja! They do have a guy who's Contempt for Weaklings, so I am a little bit hesitant on taking the Barrier Mage. I kind of want to just take Priestess to help keep our guys alive a lot better. I can also just take Shadowmancer. Yeah. This should be fine. And our ninja deals with their entire back line. Well done, Jolito. Those ghouls are actually keeping their fighter occupied. Oh, Necromancer is a counter to Contempt for Weaklings. Interesting, because of the low health of the ghouls. I didn't think about that. We copy their sniper and uses their own ultimate. Oh, and then our Berserker, not our Berserker, our Monk ulties and completely counters two of their ultimates. Now, the Shrine Maiden still did a pretty good job. Yeah, I mean, the Shield Bear did a good job at tanking everything, but, it's not good enough. You're right, Kester. Let's finish up and go grab a bite to eat. And they were happy. I am worried because the AI seems to be better in a best of 5 on what to do for its picks and bans. About, like, actually targeting me instead of just going, oh, what do I think the meta is? I think Clown is overpowered. I think, honestly, just Monk Necromancer is just better. No Ogre.
No executioner.
Ninja obliterates their backline. Berserker attempts to deal with stuff. Ooh, Exorcist. Well, last time we picked Bard, it went poorly for us. And I don't know why. Well, but I think it was Fighter and all that, though, right? Do they have contempt for weaklings? They do. Do I go Barrier Mage? We got a lot of good options here. Barrier Mage does nothing with their ultimates. Except Exorcist ultimate. I think because we have Monk, Bard should be a good pick here. Alright, there we go. Oh, my team's getting obliterated one at a time. That Exorcist is actually hitting a little too hard. I was going to say, if their team could use their ultimates now... Well, I've got too many! Oh, that was good. So yeah, that was too many ultimates for them to deal with. Way too many kills. And they actually did negate a couple of their ultimates. Their Exorcist ultimate, their Berserker ultimate, and their Sniper ultimate actually all got negated. They only got one ultimate that managed to pop off right there, allowing us to beat the second place team 2-0. And they get bumped. Oh wait, no, they weren't second place anymore. They were in third. Hey, the Shield Bearer Champion Mastery. We got the Stump. Cool. A gift has arrived from Colts fans. And an interview has been requested from Party News. Brandolph Beck, a reporter from Party News. Chris DeClatic is on a winning streak these days. Do you think he'll be able to advance to the finals? We are in the finals. There's only one outcome for the best team, and that is the top. Zon and Colt, you can shut your mouths.
I don't think so. I don't think that's right. We're clearly not the best team, and we're not going to win.
Despite us being ranked first place. 15-3. Where second place is 12-6. Sure thing, bud. And we are going to be advancing to the World Championship. I'm going to be fully honest. I don't know if I'm going to be continuing this playthrough if we lose. I think at this point it's really just, are we able to make it? Else it's going to be a lot of retraining. And I'm ready to move on. So, they don't want to be on the top, right? Oh, Coach, I don't think that's right. Improve facility. Distance. And strategy upgrade. We can spend a little bit on Hurry Poyo. Train Hurry, give Hurry Poyo a new trait. We got one attempt. News of victory recovers 10 HP every time you're involved in killing an enemy. That's actually really good. That's actually really good. Stream. Oh my goodness. Cholito has 630,000 fans. Success! And special training. We are going to level up Zon as Monk. Increase that mastery. Yeah, it's going to do nothing. We're just going to get money. But that was actually a really good trait to pick up. Now, I guess I could, with me saying we're going all in. Colt, we're gonna give you a new trait as well. Collaboration attack. Prioritize attacking the enemy your ally attacked most recently. Sure. I'm a little worried about that. I do like the idea of them teaming up. It's an interesting tactic. Cancel. Save. Cholito's gotten more defense. That's basically it. Everybody's as good as they're getting. Oh, and Kester got more defense. So those two are a little bit more durable. I am nervous about the World Championship. Because we pretty much have to win every single time. Next schedule, we're playing against the Sticky Seaweeds. Alright, let's take a look at the champion statistics. Cook and Gambler both only got picked once, and they did win their matches they played. Necromancer is the strongest champion of the game. Go figure. Ninja is second strongest, followed by Bard and Barrier Mage. Yeah, that sounds about right. Everything else is kind of revolves around them. Alright, to the finals of the Pro League division. Best of 5. Now, they actually don't have anybody that's going to be rushing for my backline, so honestly, I feel like we have a much better chance of controlling where the fights are and using champions such as Barrier Mage. Dark Mage. Time to show him who's boss. We got this. First pick, Monk. Sniper Fighter, Necromancer. Don't know why they're not going with Necromancer. They even banned the Pyromancer. We get rid of Ogre, because they're probably going to be taking another squishy. They take Bard. So we take Shadowmancer. Yeah, that works for me. Oh, that gunner's doing a lot of damage. Oh, that ultimate absolutely shredded. No! Alright, if we could just get enough spawn kills, because we are now all on top of their entire team. Kill the gunner as he spawns. Get the sniper. Don't let him escape. Oh, they take the first match, but just barely. That gunner did way too much. It was really the gunner. Gunner kept our team moving a little bit too long. You did your best. Let's focus on what you did bad rather than what we did to good. Alrighty. But also, Contempt for Weaklings is going to be way better than focusing their fighter. Zon is the actual correct pick. They got rid of Illusionist? But what? They got rid of Necromancer. Alright, well, time for Gun Monk. Monk. Gun. Gun Monk. Ice Mage. Get rid of the Ogre. We pick Ninja. They grab Pyromancer. They're so squishy. And then Berserker. Cool. Exorcist. Exorcist is not the best to pick into the Berserker, but it will be excellent at making sure that our Ninja and Monk are able to take care of their backline. I think we're going to be just fine. Oh, the Berserker spawned in just in time to protect their entire team. Oh, beautiful ultimate by Kester. Very Poyo, I need you to ulti. Oh, thank goodness. They have no ultimates left, so at this point, as long as our Monk can keep everyone alive... Oh, he's not doing a good enough job. They're honestly trading pretty equally. For the most part, but we had a better trade with the ultimates, so that gave us the advantage in all of those. That Berserker was a problem. The Ice Mage was troublesome. You need to be playing as... You know what? We're going to tell you to play as Barrier Mage. Just in case. Hurry Poyo is absolutely
Down in the dumps.
You'll carry? Yes, you will. That's your job. Get rid of the Dark Mage. They got rid of Devil? Are they about to get rid of Ninja? No, they get rid of Bard. Alright. Again, I think Monk is just the better champ. They're going to be grabbing Fighter Pyromancer. I take Pyromancer. Huripoyo's playing Pyromancer this game. No Cold Corpse. No Ogre. Ninja. Gunner? we'll take Gunner. Illusionist. Also, I completely forgot that I can use another instruction. Distance between allies, narrow the distance. Closer we are together, the better. That's the whole reason why I had unlocked those. Illusionist is interesting. Boom! Oh, Kester obliterating everybody on the enemy team. That illusionist is actually causing some problems. Though the monk is able to keep everybody alive, so it's not too big of a problem. But that illusionist was definitely a minor thorn. Match is not over. Don't lose focus, Zon. We just need to close it out. Alrighty. On to the fourth match. If we win, this gets closed out. That was a problem that they had both Necromancer. I like how they had both Necromancer and Illusionist. That was a lot of enemies we had to deal with. Just if we didn't have Pyromancer, we definitely would have needed Boomerang Hunter. Monk, Necromancer, Pyromancer. No Ogre. We just need to deal with their backline. Every time. Ninja, absolutely obliterate everything back there. Berserker Fighter. Berserker Ice Mage. So, we picked Exorcist last time and it worked. Was I confident enough that that was the right choice? Because that Berserker is going to be heading for our backline. I think Barrier Mage is correct here. Cholito's just running to the back line, getting rid of their entire... That's two members on their team that used up their ultimates. Ice Mage, ulti! Yes! And now our entire team is being healed up. The Ice Mage ultimate is finally gone. But the ghouls are starting to stack up. And with that, the Monk... Oh, Monk actually might die. Nope. Monk is just too good. Monk, Necromancer. Necromancer Monk. 3-1. We have now advanced to the World Championship. We received even more monies. We'll be facing them again in the World Championship. I don't think there's anything else we could do. Just stream. Fail. Stream. Success! Stream. What's the schedule? I don't know the schedule. Champion statistics. Cook and Gambler are still number 1. Necromancer still top of the list. It's not going to be changing. We have a solid grasp on this entire meta. Attend the award ceremony. I'm a great streamer. Better than me. You've got 64,000 followers, man. Now let's begin. We have the Champion Team Award. Goes to the Crystal Chroniclers. 3,000 monies. The runner-up goes to the Sticky Seaweed. Get one, even more monies. Next we have the Most Kills Award. Goes to Cholito. Cholito of the Crystal Chroniclers. Prize awarded of monies. Next we have the most. It's Hurry Pollo. Hurry Pollo with over 500 assists. Get even more prize monies. Teams have been regulated downwards. We will end that and see you all next season. Man, I wish, right? The World Championship has commenced. It will proceed in a best-of-5 format with 16 participating teams. The teams that made it to the World Championship 2027 are as follows. Good luck to all. So these teams have actually won in the past. Attack speed. Ooh, that's some pretty good stats. I really do like that reduced cooldown, though. Alright. All or nothing. Just... Oh, wait, but it's literally gonna do nothing. Because it's gonna take more than one day if I, do that. Improve facility. I don't need a third strategy. I don't... My guys doing the ultimates kind of whenever is just fine. I really don't need anything else. 68,000 followers and climbing. Oh, and made $1,000 in a day. Another 500. Come on. Success one more time. That's why Cholito's the best. The GOAT! Cholito making $2,000, over $2,000 in 1 week. Here we go. Following training, Zahn actually went up an 8 point. Cholito got an extra attack. Kester improved both stats. Dorprey's got more stats. Not going to be played, but did go up an A stat. Colt also is just completely stagnant. We need this to win. We're going to be playing against the tough turkeys. So, tell you what, guys, because I'll be fully honest, I'm kind of ready to be done with this game. Not like tonight, but like I'm just ready to be done with it. Where if we end up losing, I'm gonna save. Because at this point, I think it's just let's just end the game, right? We had our fun on this. It's getting a little bit repetitive at this point, so it's time for it to be done. So let's win the finals, I think. But let's see if we could do it first try. Right? Yeah, we'll go with that. I'm glad everybody agrees. No one said anything. Everyone agrees. Thank you. Perfect. I don't think that's right. I have a different opinion. Fair enough. Yeah, we play games to have fun, but this one's one of those where it could get interesting changing the meta with some tweaks and changes. But all honesty, I think it's time for the game to be done, so that way we can move on to the next thing. You said something. Yeah, you agreed though. Unfortunately, it's not different music. How sturdy something is.
Structural integrity.
Alrighty. The Tough Turkeys. That's a pretty tough team. Oh! They've got 2 clutch hitters, so let's not get to round 5. But they have nobody that's going to chase to the back of my team. Not unless they pick up an assassin. I got some apple juice. They're really thinking. Alright, Archer. It's a little sad that the Bard's gone. No. We're gonna take the Berserker. And the Necromancer. Get rid of the Ogre. They get rid of Lancer. Interesting. They take Gunner. Sure. Gunner is a problem. And Shield Bearer. Pyromancer? Do I just take Pyromancer here? We got a lot of good choices. Because they took Shield Bearer, Pyromancer's a really, really good choice. Especially since they're gonna clutter up. Gunner doesn't have that great of range, so he typically walks right into the Pyromancer AoE. So that would be strong. The second thing we could pick, Priestess. Priestess would help keep my team alive. and boost the attack speed of certain characters like Ninja and Berserker, which would allow Berserker to heal faster when his passive reaches that 40%. But I don't think Priestess can out-heal both a Gunner and a Sniper. Barrier Mage is technically an option, but I don't think Barrier Mage is any good without Monk with this team composition. I could also go Illusionist. Illusionist is an interesting choice that would help deal with their backline. Cook is another option. But I think that the Necromancer Ghouls is going to distract the Cook maybe a little too much. Because there's too much burst with a Sniper and Gunner. So, you know what? Cook is the wrong option. So again, we're still talking about is Priestess or... Yeah, they have no stuns. So is Priestess or, what was the other option I was considering? Pyromancer. The burst of Pyromancer probably a lot better. My team's being obliterated. Oh, and early ultimates. Well, that's it. Our entire team and all their ultimates. Oh, the Gunner ultimate. It's just too good. Pyromancer Burst is really, really good, but that Shield Bear is doing a lot in protecting their entire team. Oh, just barely good enough. I was holding my breath. I should not have. It ended up still working the way I needed it to, because they don't have anybody who's skilled in a way with, like, collaborative attack, or, Contempt for Weaklings to dive for the backline, and they didn't pick an Assassin to bypass, so Pyromancer's AoE was able to do a lot right there. That performance was a little below expectations, but that's because it picks advanced, Jolito. Zon, Jolito, Kester, Horipoyo. Best team that I'm going to be having. I get to pick first. Archer! Archer and Dark Mage. I need them gone. They get rid of Shield Bear. I don't think Shield Bear's what they need to be worrying about. Alright, Monk! They take Fighter. They take Pyromancer. They take Bard. We're going to be taking Ogre. They take Sniper, so we take Ninja, we take Shadowmancer. They take Gunner? They do take Gunner. I was calling it. We should be able to take care of it. As long as we're able to get to their backline well enough, just like that. Boom! Start killing every single one of them. And now we get to use the Bard. Aw, but the Bard died instantly. That would have been hilarious. Your champions are my champions. This is why you don't allow Monk and Necromancer on the same team. This is why you don't allow Necromancer and Monk on the same team. Yeah, that was brutal. Yeah, Shadowmancer, I feel like it's just a counter to the, Bard. Bard is too squishy. Cholito wants to play Priestess next match. Funny. Should we humor it? If so, we would have to do like Berserker. We might. You know what? I can humor the idea about an immortal Berserker. I still think we take Necromancer here. So, if I'm not going to take Fighter, or if I'm not going to take Ninja, and we're taking Priest, that means we're going to be needing to take Barrier Mage, Shadowmancer, or Ice Mage. I think regardless, I don't want to play against Gunner. So what if we take Priestess next? Let's just humor the idea. We're up 2-0. Clown, Swordsman. Barrier Mage? Or Ice Mage? We'll do Ice Mage. Let's humor it. Oh, I think I should have gone Barrier Mage. This is why I don't listen to my teammates when they have requests. Because they're always wrong! Yeah, Zon is running too far away from Cholito. So despite Cholito being able to heal a lot, let this be a reminder. Listen to your coach instead.
I want to play as Priest.
Okay. We lost because of you, I'm sorry. Forget about the match and let's control about the next. Let's focus on the next one. Yeah, they just had way too much burst and my team did not. AI's thinking. No Priestess! That's hilarious. Alright, well, looks like Herd is playing as Shadowmancer this game, unless they ban it. Pyromancer. Alright, Ninja and Shadowmancer. Alright. Oh, that was bad. I like how they're still completely ignoring the bard. Completely ignoring the bard. Wow, that round sucked. So Cholito and Zon went after the completely wrong targets that entire match. What a throw! Don't be a spotlight. Focus on the team play. Go after the correct targets. Oh, we made it to the 5th round. Now we have their 2 clutch hitters and King of Best of 5. Oh my goodness. We're gonna go Fighter. We're gonna go Necromancer. They go Shield Bearer. No Ogre. Alright, get rid of the Ninja. Or play the Ninja. They're gonna take Gunner. I was hoping they weren't gonna take Pyromancer. Alrighty, so... I think we go ahead and Shadowmancer again. Slightly different composition. Soon as my team's able to completely start spawn killing them on their entire side, the better. Alright, now we're spawning right on top of them. Come on, kill the fragile ones! Oh, now the ultimate gets used by Door Praise. Door Praise, that was way too close, man. Why'd you have to wait until, like, the last 8 seconds to use the ultimate? Moving on to the next round. To the quarterfinals! To fight against the Thick Turtles! No, you just didn't see the plan. Yeah, well, y'all didn't execute that plan. That's a lot of cooldown reduction. Oh, I wasn't able to get that headset. Yeah, just the cooldown reduction's honestly the best thing we can take here. Is there anybody who's close to leveling somebody up? Oh, door praised. We've been trying to level up Vampire for some dumb reason. I don't know how long that's been going on, but that was the wrong thing. Just leveled up Devil. Those are some thick turtles. The only person that can potentially level up... I think is Kester as the Necromancer. So we are going to go ahead and Necromancer increase mastery. I'm going to do that multiple times. Ooh, it's really close, but it will improve for the week after. Yeah. Actually, improve facility. Form 4. Boom. Boom! Major success! That's really good. That actually is really good right there. Time to play against the thick turtles. Champion statistics. A gambler got played again? And lost? Yeah, gambler actually got played quite a bit. Fascinating. Cook still hasn't been getting picked. Just the one time we picked Cook was good enough. I think Cook would be good with Berserker. So we can at least keep that idea in our back pocket. But this meta has too much burst. No Archer. Way too much burst on that Archer. No Dark Mage. I don't know why, but it just messes me up. So, if I always lose against Dark Mage, just get rid of it. No. Alright, play Monk. Play Necromancer. Especially since... Well, Doorprey's actually... No. We have the wrong person in. Doorpraise! What are you doing? Get out! Uh-oh. We're banning Ogre. They got rid of Shadowmancer. So we're going to take Ninja. So they are not picking Bard. They're going to take Fighter and Berserker. They take Gunner. Alrighty. They have nobody that's going to be going straight for my backline. So do I just take Barrier Mage? Keep everybody alive? Yeah, Barrier Mage, because they've got 3 ranged people. Alright, Doorpraise, you better not lose this for us. If we lose, I'm blaming Doorpraise. And he'll never be allowed on the channel ever again. No. That's not how that works. Oh, the entire enemy team can no longer attack. The double pyro ulti! It's actually really close. Oh, but Hurrypoyo's barriers are keeping the team alive! It's actually kind of scary because the fighter was kicking the ninja into the Pyromancer AoE. That was a little tricky. Alright, Doorpraise, get out of there. Sit down! That's the right spirit. You got this, Chilito. Alright, Zon. Swap out with Colt. Doorpraise, get out. Because if they get rid of Monk, Colt can't do anything about that. Get rid of the Dark Mage. So I do like to go with teams that support each other, so... What if we first pick Necromancer? Because that's the most important pick for me. They take Fighter, sure. They take Sniper. Sure, alright, well, we take Monk. Hey, Doorpraise survived, right? That's crazy. So they still end up going with the Sniper Fighter, despite it losing, like, every time? I think Barrier Mage is still the correct play here. Because if they go Berserker, Barrier Mage slows down the Berserker attacks. And just the same combination. The only difference is they're going Berserker instead of Gunner. Though I think Gunner is the better option. They're actually killing my team and pushing them back. Hey, excellent ultimate, Hurrypoyo. Oh, their entire team counters. Combination of Necromancer Monk is just too good. That and Chilito's just way too good as that ninja. I'm honestly surprised that like the AI is not sitting here trying to figure out, hey, maybe I should be picking ninja instead. I think I pretty much carried the team. Stay humble. You play. You stay humble, Kester. You're superior picks and bans. No Necromancer? Alright, well, we gotta take Gunner. Gun Monk! Pyromancer. It's fascinating that they're still going Pyromancer. Like, it's good. It is pretty good. Exorcist? gotta be Exorcist. I was convinced the fighter counters Necromancer. It's so convinced fighter counters Necromancer. There we go. Now their team is using their ultimates. It took 2 ultimates for them to kill my team, though. Yep, Gunner's still just too good. So despite them getting rid of the Necromancer, we just resorted to our next default, which is Gunner. That brings us to the semifinals to play against the Sleek Sterlings. We got a lot of prize money. We got 3,000 for winning that. Ooh, Shrine Maiden. I remember when Shrine Maiden was the main meta and the absolute rage. We're almost there. We're in the finals. We're in the semifinals now, to be exact. Improved facility. I don't think there's anything else I could do here. There's nothing I can really do. Yeah, there's nothing I can really do. Best of 5 against the Sleek Starlings! They are the men, the myth, the legends! Mac Trick Blandamai. Free Pollo, Kester, Cholito, and Colt. Alright, get rid of the Archer. Archer does just way too much burst. Get rid of the Dark Mage. Messes me up. They say no Bard, so we have to pick Monk for Colt. They take Pyromancer. And Gunner. Fantastic. Alright, well, we take Necromancer. We're going to be getting rid of the Ogre, because the Ogre is basically the biggest counter to our Ninja pick. That's going to destroy their entire backline. Well, so they picked up Shield Bearer. Do I just take Devil? You know, we got best of 3. Let's try Devil instead. They got a lot of range. So I could go Barrier Mage. We'll try Barrier Mage. No praise this time. Door Praise snuck in and you know it. Almost cost us a game. Oh no, we don't have enough damage. We don't have enough damage. That priest is doing too much. Door priest better be there at the finals. I mean, if we go to the best of 5, then he'll be there, but... Oh, that was horrible. I should have just gone with Ninja. Words don't mean much, Harry Poyo. Action does. Alright. Colts get swapped out with Zon. Door priest has a purpose, but... rather not be using Door Praise, because in every other scenario except for the final game of the best of 5, Kester is going to be better. Honestly, the Gunner was the bigger problem to be dealing with. Monk. And... what's more important, Gunner or Necromancer? I feel like it's... well, I think they're just going to be taking Pyromancer anyways, so what if we just ignore the Necromancer and take Gunner instead? We're still getting rid of the Ogre, because we're going to take Ninja to kill their entire backline. So, Ninja... ooh, Ice Mage and Berserker. Now, they don't have anybody to bypass my entire front line, and so I could again try Barrier Mage, but they got a lot of... they have a lot of range. Barrier Mage isn't terrible. I think we go Exorcist. No. They don't have Fighter. So it's only the Ice Mage that's locking up our team in the back. I could also go with Necromancer for even more damage. Let's go with Bard. Alright, that's all of their ultimates, so as long as my guys don't go in at one at a time. Oh, they're all dying way too quickly. We do take this one, though. The Bardo's an okay pick. Look back on your mistakes, Kester. You weren't the only carry. Kester also is in kind of a down mood, so their stats are definitely lower. That is a minor problem. No Archer, for too much burst. No Dark Mage. I think we still just take Monk, especially since they got rid of the Pyromancer. Oh, they are taking the Necromancer for themselves. Well, we are definitely taking Gunner. Maybe I should have taken Boomerang Hunter. Oh, they banned the Boomerang Hunter. I think we still get rid of the ogre. They take barrier mage. We take ninja, which will delete their barrier mage and their necromancer. And then we take bard. So that way they don't take bard with necromancer. And then they take illusionist. Interesting. Wow, Ninja's actually deleting the, Ninja's actually deleting their, the Necromancer just fine without any issues. I was just saying, oh, they got a lot of team members alive right now. Oh, but Ninja is just attacking way too fast. They're trying to make it hard for me to actually attack their team members. Oddly enough, though, Gunner and Ninja just attack way too fast. So even though they are summoning a whole bunch of things with the Illusionist and the Necromancer and trying to protect it with the Barrier Mage, it's just not enough. Our guys just go through it way too fast, especially thanks to that Bard. Please ban Barrier Mage. How about no? Remember, every single time I listen to your guys' advice, we lose. Every time. I want to play Priest. All right, I'll make a team around Priest. And it lost. They're getting rid of Sniper. I was about to say they're probably about to. Oh no, I didn't get rid of that Dark Mage. Or I didn't get rid of that Priest. Whatever will I do? Monk. Gun. And now they don't have Sniper. They'll still take Pyromancer. They get rid of Shield Bearer? Interesting. They needed the Shield Bearer, honestly. Ice Mage and Berserker. We'll go ahead and grab the Exorcist. That'll take care of both the Fighter and the Ice Mage. Instantly deleted. Oh, they synced up all their ultimates to use at once. See, that's the problem. In fact, the Fighter missed the ultimate. Completely whiffed. Exorcist doing way too much against two of their team members. Really, really good pickup right there. And that's the win, 1-3. We're on to the finals! We're going to be playing against the Wet Whale Sharks. See, do you know what I would find a lot more interesting? Is for me to do some research on the enemy team. Zon got a couple level up. Mostly the attack's what's important. Kester got increased in attack and increased in illusionist. And then pretty much everybody else is stagnant. Alright, we're gonna save. Alright. It's all or nothing, everybody. Let's, team statistics. the Wet Whale Shark. So you can see our team. On average, our team is statistically weaker than everybody else. These are our most picked champions. The game records what our most picked champions are. The game should keep into account, like, what champions I play when trying to do the picking and banning. Because you can clearly see which champions I'm favoring. This discount Latin really works. We can see they are most commonly picking the meta. Sniper, Fighter, Archer, and Shadowmancer. Fascinating. There's their team of 4. They're mostly giving Archer to them. Of course, we're going to be banning Archer, so we don't have to worry about that. They're mostly giving Fighter to Lehens. They are mostly getting Sniper for Nemesis. And Leon is playing pretty much whatever they need to play. Mostly Shadowmancer, but Shadowmancer's not good with that team composition, so... Match records. Like, look at all this stuff that I've been ignoring this entire time. Because, unfortunately, for the most part, it doesn't matter. But it'd be great for me to be trying to... like, each team actually tried to prioritize, like, what champions was best for their team. And then I had to do a little research on the enemy team and go, okay, well, here's what they like to play. Of course, this is the meta, so they're gonna, maybe either this or this. Like, they... went 3-0 in the last round. They were banning Lancer for the most part. They're banning champions like I'm not even playing. So, literally, the meta that I am playing is completely different than the meta that the AI is playing. I am playing an entirely different game. There's the trophy! Right there! It's just a few feet away. Zon, swap you out with Colt. Colt needs to start off the match. Give us the best possible chance to win. Get rid of the Archer. Get rid of the Dark Mage. Mostly because I revolve around the Monk. Quick, someone run there and grab it. I'm kind of spacing out, just picturing like how would I want to have my team act if they like won or lost. We are picking the champion. It's gonna be the Monk. Just picturing myself actually winning. Winning for once. I think we just take Gunner, right? Necromancer's good, but I think we deal with more problems when encountering the Gunner. They got rid of Boomerang Hunter. They're gonna pick Necromancer. They take Sniper. Okay. Ninja and Bard, right? Taoist. Oh, that's a problem. Bard was the wrong pick. I guess it should have been Exorcist. We might lose this one. Taoist is a problem. Starting off with an early lead. god, my entire team deleted themselves! Excellent Taoist ultimate, completely countering the Bard. But at this point, we are neck and neck. Cholito is in... Oh, Cholito is popping off! Picks up 4 kills back to back! So close! Oh! Castor picks up the kill! Oh, that was way too close. The Taoist pick. Which mentality do you want us to play? Colt, you focus on defense. Yay, his defense went up and swapped out. They get rid of Boomerang Hunter. Interesting. Are they going to be picking up Necromancer? Get rid of Barrier Mage. Gunmonk. Gunmonk is the is the best composition for us. It still is. Gunmonk Ninja. You can win the entire thing. I believe in you. I think so. The AI is still just picking the exact same thing, going, this counters everything you picked. I am superior because I know the exact counters to everything. This Berserker is a counter to the Gunner, even though he'll never reach the Gunner. The Parameter counters your Monk and your Ninja together, and it counters the Gunner. Not gonna lie, it actually is a pretty strong counter. It's just, the Ninja just is, hits way too hard, so it just deletes the backline. And then after that, I will be absolutely obliterating everything that you own and control. So we don't have to pick Exorcist. I don't think Bard is correct here. Not with the Berserker there. Do I pick up Taoist? I also can pick up Ice Mage? Because Ice Mage actually is a good counter for these two. I could also just say we're still going to pick up Bard. Because Bard is that good. And delete their front line with the Gunner. Bard is better with Gunner. It also is a counter to the Berserker. The Gunner just can't be reached! Oh, the Pyromancer ulti goes off, and the Sniper ultimate absolutely deletes my entire team. Ninja jumping straight to the back, and Bard ultimate is gonna make the Gunner go. Just the enemies can't reach Kester at all. Every single time a kill happens, Hurrypoyo is gaining health because of news of victory. And look at that, Hurrypoyo's already back to full health once again, even after taking some splash damage. Oh my goodness. That's right, Bard or counters Berserker. Bard good. What champion should we play next match? Gunner. So I want you to play Gunner. Sorry, Dorpraise. I know. Is Dorpraise still there? If Dorpraise is still here, I'll swap Dorpraise in for a game. I think he left for the night. Pretty certain right now it's just Hurrypoyo and Seb is here. Gunner flying high as a kite right now, right? We'll try. We'll do it once. For you guys. This way everybody on the team gets to play their part. They're getting rid of Priestess. Okay. Get rid of Dark Mage. So Priestess is good with Berserker. They get rid of Ogre. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Gonna take Monk. They're gonna take the Fighter Pyromancer. They're gonna take the Fighter Sniper. Okay. Well, since we're using Dorpraise, we have to use the Gunner. We don't have an option there. They get rid of Knight. I think we just get rid of Pyromancer, right? So get rid of one of those counters.
They picked Board. Oh, no.
Well, I think we still take Ninja. The question is how do we get punished by picking Shadowmancer? They have Fighter, they would take Shield Bearer, and then their Sniper is untouchable. How about Barrier Mage? Back to the original team that made this team, like, really, really good. And they take Necromancer. Alright, we'll see. So, their Necromancer is distancing. Attack speed is decreased when using a marksman, so that has nothing to do there. They have no other person that really would be better. Interesting. Has Iron Body and Vanguard. Good for starting off the match. Vanguard and Rage as well. But Optimistic... Okay, so Optimistic really isn't, like, that amazing. It is... Optimistic's pretty good with Hidden Potential. And... Turn of the bread and butter, right? Rage, News of Victory, Optimist. So, maybe they gave everybody the best thing they could, but this Sniper definitely should have gone to here. They were definitely given it based off their traits, but they don't have the right champions with that. So, Zon, Cholito, Dorpraise, Hurrypoyo, don't let me down. Back to the bread and butter. That's two of their ultimates, and they barely got any kills out of it. But they are currently in the lead. Cholito's not being able to get enough kills fast enough. There we go, jump in! Just don't focus the fighter, Cholito! Oh, we're bringing Dorpraise for that. Sorry, bud. Give me another chance. Make it up for the loss. Counting on you to bring the team to victory, Hurrypoyo. Alright, Door praise. Sorry, man, but we need the better stats of Kester. If this ends up going to the final one, we'll bring Door praise in. But yeah, that was a throw because we didn't have enough damage because we had someone who was technically worse. I tried. You can't blame for that. It would have been awesome if we won there. It's too much pressure. They get rid of Sniper? We're gonna take... What if I take Fighter Pyromancer? They take Lightning Mage. I don't think that's correct. We still get rid of Ogre, because we're still taking Ninja. That plan has not changed. We take Ninja. They're taking Shield Bearer. And Shadowmancer. Well, I was hoping to take Bard. Gotta be Lancer, right? Lancer to knock everybody away? Oh, this one's a slaughter. Cholito's actually starting to get a lot more stats, so is Kester. And at this point, yeah, actually their team is starting to get spread out because of the Lancer. Oh no, they're gonna get the next kill! Cholito! Yes! Cholito gets the last kill! Oh, he was one hit away from dying too. Oh! The Lancer! Pick out of nowhere! Yeah, actually, the Shadowmancer. I get to see Lightning Mage now. Yeah, Lightning Mage didn't do much. That is the World Championship. Cholito carry. Wow, I didn't think they'd win this match. Oh, you in the crowd, shut up. How do you feel about winning the World Championship? What do I want to say? I want to thank my viewers. Wow, that's the exact amount of characters. I just want to thank my viewers. Dedicate your victory to your wife? Leaves, I can retire now, right? Woo!
And so, after 229 wins and 154 losses, having a 59% win ratio, using the Ninja, Monk, Gunner, Settlement, Fighter Manager,
Shrine Maiden was our 4th most used champion. That's amazing. We'll go ahead and click continue. We'll finish up with the event matches. Attack of all champions decreased by 50%. I like content for weaklings. All defense of all champions increased by 200. Yeah, content for weaklings. So much effort to get Mystic Dancer and you only use them once? Yeah, it was underwhelming. Shalito has over 100,000 followers. What a failure. Success! We got so much money. Yeah, at this point, this is kind of where you just have so much money, you can kind of do whatever you want from this point onwards in the game. Min-max your players as much as possible. By the way, why would anyone ever get 10 gamers or more? So, if I get some new people, their stats are going to be a lot lower than the guys I have right now. So you would get guys to start training in the back to replace your current crew, is the reason why you would get more people. Because usually whenever I hired somebody, I had to wait a full season before I was able to actually flip them to my team after training them to be what I needed them to be. So that's why you would want more than the 6 people. But in a lot of cases, especially throughout the entire game, we just didn't have enough money until you get to the Pro Division. That's in the award ceremony. The World Championship, the Champion Team Award, is the Crystal Chroniclers, receiving too much money and the Ultimate Mouse. Next is the Runner-Up Team Award. The World Champion runner-ups are the Wet Whale Sharks, winning also too much money and the Ultimate Mouse. The player with the most killers is Chalito, getting 2,000 monies. Next, we have the Most Assists Award goes to Hurry Poyo, receiving even more monies. See you all next season. And then we get a lot more money, so we're now at 50,000. Yeah, at this point, I have enough money to do whatever the heck I want. We got the Ultimate Gaming Mouse, attack +6, defense +6. Yeah, just the reduced cooldowns is way better, though. Reduce the crafting cost. Recruitment slot. Reduce recruitment time. Reduce recruitment time. Reduce recruitment time. Or reduce recruitment cost. Reduce recruitment cost so I can get new players very easily. New sponsor slots so we get more money. More crafting slots. That's what I was really wanting. Increase crafting speed. Yes. Yes. Increase crafting speed. Good enough. Boom. Equipment. We can now craft 2 things at once. Beautiful. So the more stuff you use, the better the chance that you're actually going to get something good. Event match. And door praise. He's going to not be in it because we want to make sure that these guys are the ones that get the experience. Zon, Kester, Hurripoyo, Cholito. Because these 2 are technically out there. On their way out the door. So we are going with guys that have worse stats, but all champions prioritize their attacks on enemies with lower health. They get rid of the archer. I'm just going to get rid of the Dark Mage. Dark Mage has a lot of health. Let's get rid of the shield bearer. Alright, we're going to play Gunner. And Ghost has more health than Gunner. So we're going to go ahead and carry it with Ghost. See, they're just going to run straight to the back. Get rid of the Ogre. And as long as everybody has more health than the Gunner is going to stay out of the range for everybody. Going to be played by Kester. So everybody else needs at least 100 health. With what I'm wanting to do. I can go Monk. No reason not to. Mystic Dancer, sure. And Bard. Fascinating. Pyromancer, no. Barrier Mage, nope, can't do that. What I can do is Necromancer. They'll still kill the ghouls. They'll be focusing the ghouls. That does take a little bit of pressure off of... You know what? Yes. That'll take a little bit of pressure off of Kester. And then Cholito can just snowball out of control. Sounds good to me. Wow, they're not going after the ghouls. Oh, they are going after the ghouls. Okay. Nom, nom, nom. One shot. Nom, nom, nom. Nom, nom, nom. Cholito just one-shotting everybody. Oh, I love this ghost meta. Way too much fun. Time to upgrade the entire studio. Oh, yeah. Even more monies, even more experience for everybody. Look at that. Good stuff. Event match. Playing against the Sudden Sharks. Because it's not... it is still about, like, which of my guys are best as which characters. No Archer. Lechilito is enjoying dinner. No Dark Mage. I still feel like the Dark Mage would mess my team up. Alright, we are going to take... Ghost. They take Fighter. They take Shrine Maiden. We take... I think we still take Gunner. I think we still just do the same thing, right? Get rid of the Shield Bearer. Even though I probably should have considered getting rid of the Ogre. We'll go ahead and grab the Monk. Monk will never be targeted. And yeah, Necromancer keeps the fighter occupied. Also, this is the first time we're going to be able to see the Poison Dart fighter actually getting played. Let's see how they do. The Poison Dart fighter is pretty good. Yeah, it's absolutely messing up my team. Well, they're still getting healed. Nom. Nom. 2-shot. 1-shot. 1-shot. Ghost just does too much in this stupid thing. Even more experience. Chilito's now at 67, 68. Nice. Go and save. The third event match. It is late, so I need to be finding a stopping point. I mean, we're finishing up the event matches. Just to finish training the team up just a little bit further. And kind of having our last hurrah before we're pretty much done with this game, really, until we go back to Teamfight Manager 2. No Archer. I still think Archer would be a problem here. No Shadowmancer. Okay. Really, no Poison Dart Hunter. Are they gonna first pick Ghost? No. Okay. If you say so. They take the Monk. No Ogre. We're gonna take the Fighter. And Priestess. Good enough. Nom. Nom. Oh, Priestess is going to be the focus every single time. Oh, I'm dumb. Protect the Priestess! They're just going after the Priestess! Protect the Priestess! Protect the Queen! Aww. Protecting the Gunner, healing him up. And the barrier is going to increase the monk's attack speed as well. And now the priestess is getting focused because she has 2 low health. Run, priestess. My bad. Whoops. That could have been bad. Luckily it didn't because my team is awesome. Though the fighter was supposed, I thought the fighter was supposed to take. Though the fighter's supposed to run to the back and mess up the enemy and make him go good, bop it, bop it, bop, bop it, bop it, bop, bop it, bop, bop it, bop it, bop. No archer. No lancer? Okay. Don't take the ghost. Don't do it. Oh no! Maybe the ogre is actually... I'm overthinking the ogre. The ogre is actually a bad ban. Now that I think about it. Now that I'm actually attempting to use my silly little brain, it's actually a bad ban. We're gonna go ahead and grab the monk. Cook. We're gonna let him cook. Purple gets to play as cook. And heal up the... nobody, I guess. Cook was the wrong pick. Should have been Necromancer. Should have been Necromancer. Because then they'd be running after the Necromancer ghouls the whole time instead of just killing off the gunner and then killing off the ghost. Because that's literally all that's happening. Kill the... yeah, 'cause they kill the gunner and then they kill the ghost. Yeah, well, that was dumb of me. Let me cook? Nah, you don't get to cook. Shame. No cooking. Make nothing but sweets anyways. I need real food. Hey, we get a rematch against the Sudden Seahorses. We just lost to them, so we get a rematch. No monk? No. No dark fighter? Interesting. What if I just get rid of the fighter? We grab Ghost. We grab Gunner. Those are more important. They grab Lancer, sure thing. We get rid of Shield Bearer. Oh, maybe I should have taken Shield Bearer for myself. We're grabbing Berserker. They grab Knight. Ooh, fascinating. Necromancer. Much better. Oh, all my guys are frozen. Fascinating. Oh, no! Well, Cholito's doing a good job killing the sniper in the back. Nom. Good enough. We got our rematch. We got to beat the Sudden Seahorses. And Cholito's defense is now at a nice 69. Congratulations. New champions have been added to today's patch. You can use the champion starting below. Plague Doctor has been added to the game. Werewolf got the health buff, so Werewolf was playable again. Ghost has the attack speed buffed. That's scary. Magic Knight got cooldown increased. Fantastic. Vampire health was buffed. That's going to do nothing. Vampire attacks too slowly. Dual Blader attack speed increased. May be usable. Gambler attack speed increased. Also may be usable. That's a little scary. Ninja, the health was reduced. What? Why? Shadowmancer health was halved. Swordsman health attack speed was reduced, so Swordsman's unplayable, and Exorcist had the attack speed reduced. So Exorcist is just good for a counter pick. Renew all. Renew a contract with one player for 5 seasons in a row. Franchise star. Alrighty. So, that is pretty much going to do it. If y'all are curious about the last champion that got added, it's Plague Doctor. He's not the last one. I think there are still a few more that I haven't finished unlocking yet. All you do is just keep playing the game and you'll continue to unlock them. Plague Doctor might actually be the last one. I don't know. Teamfight Manager 1 Champions. We're gonna go to the stupid fandom page. I need to get an ad blocker. Alrighty. We have all the ranged. Get rid of this ad, get rid of this ad, get rid of this ad. We have all the oh my gosh, get rid of this ad. Plague Doctor is the last of the supports that we hadn't unlocked yet. Oh, the page is lagging because it's trying to load more ads. We already have all of the assassins. Hey, it's actually... Alright, close the page. This is actually the final champion. Is the Plague Doctor. So coincidentally enough, we got to see all the content. We're not playing with it. The Plague Doctor is a champion that specializes in supporting melee dealers' attack. But be cautious. His skills can have a toxic effect, so it's advised to match with a champion with good recovery skills. Injects an unknown substance to decrease all allies' HP, but grants them additional attack speed, and movement speed. Oh, Plague Doctor Berserker. And the ultimate is changes all allies' HP to 1. However, they do not die for a certain period of time. And attack speed, and movement speed greatly increases. Imagine Plague Doctor Bard. Plague Doctor Bard. The best for last. Shrine Maiden and Berserker. That would be hilarious. You know what? Combination test. How would it do? New test. We're doing Plague Doctor, Bard, Shrine Maiden, Berserker, and it's going to be fighting against my Monk, Necromancer, Ninja, and since Bard was already taken, we're just going to give them... Do they have crowd control? No. We'll give them Barrier Mage. Start test. Well, Berserker does a ton of damage, but, yep, that's not good enough. It's a cute idea, apparently. More DACA. Not enough DACA. So that's going to be doing it. Our final team was Zon. He was still growing. he was learning the Monk, and was actually starting to do pretty good as them. Fortunately, they had quick cast and not fast speed. It would have been better if Zon was just faster, so that way he could be playing Fighter and Berserker a little better. Cholito, the main carry of the entire team. Honestly, probably the star of the entire team. Renewal fee is going to be 6,000. Oh my goodness. Hidden potential. So started off weak, but got better as the match went on. Bypassed enemy defense, but also every single time was involved in a kill, got 2 more attacks. So by the end, would have at least like 40 more attack and 20 extra defense and bypass the enemy defense, which is great for the assassin sort of gameplay that Cholito typically was playing, which is why, like, picking Ghost, he was able to just snowball completely out of control once he got enough kills. Also just picking the ninja, even in the late game, if it wasn't going well early on, you would suddenly see Cholito just doing really well much later once he started racking up those kills and the game just went on. So he was able to just do better as the match went on, and you felt it. Kester, our main ranged damage dealer, who was supposed to stay safe, focusing on either Gunner or a Necromancer. We did give him Illusionist. I thought it might have been somewhat useful. We did get to see Illusionist a couple of times, but every single time, I wasn't impressed. He also had access to the Berserker. That was when Berserker and the Ogre were both good. But unfortunately, as the time went on, as you know, Ogre had its place of where it was good, mostly against the specific counter picks like assassins like Ninja, where if they jumped 2 in the back, the Ogre just smacked and instantly killed them. But other than that, Ogre protected the backline by them not taking the damage instead, which did actually make a big difference, but Ogre got nerfed into oblivion. So that combination kind of went out the window, but Kester still had Vanguard, so he was strong right out of the gate to help get a kill to try to get it snowballing out of control. But as the match went on, again with hidden potential, it was able to have increased stats. So having 2 players with that, you saw in the late game, including in losing situations, we were able to squeak out some wins we shouldn't have. Hurry Pollo, I think, was the player that ended up on the team the longest. No, actually, it was Dorpraise. Dorpraise was on the team the longest. Hurry Pollo, excellence with the Shadow Mancer, was responsible for so many wins. Literally even picking up Bard and having 0 experience with it, able to bring the team to victory by being the life of the party and boosting the entire team morale and statistics to go with absolutely all the wins. Total assists, the most in the entire league. Hurry Pollo, MVP of the team, just like every other player on the team. Rage made it to later, was able to give him Hurry Pollo Rage, so if Hurry Pollo did get hit, they were able to perform even better, and News of Victory allowed them to recover over time, so that was really, really good. News of Victory was an amazing pickup we were able to give them in the end. That double click because my mouse is going bad. Colt did exactly what we needed him to do, even though they had 4 champions, all of great mastery. Magic Knight, the champion sucked. Archer, the enemy would not pick the champs that Archer would be strong against, and Archer wasn't enough to just win on their own. But with Cholito having an assassin kind of champion focus, Archer just countered those champions, so we couldn't allow Archer through, despite Colt being an excellent Archer player. Making it to where with Mother Teresa, only Monk was the good one. Collaboration attack, I feel like that was maybe a little bit more of a detriment. I don't know. It really wasn't that great. And Lightning Mage, by the time they finally grabbed Lightning Mage was completely was unusable. And then Dorpraise did amazing, having Clutch Hitter and Fast Runner, where originally was the original carry with Gunner, with Fast Runner stayed out of the range until Kester took their place, but still did an amazing job with Taoist in the mid leagues, and was able to pull out some amazing swordsman wins along with swordsman and the other combinations that we had. So Dorpraise did an amazing job the entire way through. No, Colt was the oldest team member. That's right. They're the only one that wasn't renamed, but their Monk play was just good enough, so they got to stay on the team. And I don't think they're regressing yet, or maybe they're just now about to. Oh, they're just now starting to regress. Oh, just in time. That's not what I wanted to press. Alright, so that was Teamfight Manager 1. So, what did I like about it? I do like how I do get to specialize my team members to perform certain roles, and then we pick and ban having our team members trying to perform, you know, well, again, certain things throughout the match. You never feel like anything's necessarily unfair. Yes, you're allowed to yell at your team for not doing what you want them to do, but pretty much every single time, it's always because you were doing something wrong. So this game never really was that unfair. I love the fact that the meta constantly changes due to the buffs and nerfs that occurs throughout the game. What I am a little bit sad about is, despite me saying, hey, I want a whole bunch of changes, it's only going to be with the changes that we were doing, where we set it to high level intensity. 8 to 10 champions may receive patches in one patch. To be perfectly honest, I think this would be more interesting if it was not just 8 to 10 champions, but if it was a percentage of 80 to 100%. Whereas, like, low should be almost nothing gets changed. Right over here, max 6 champions, so this is max 60%, so it's like 40 to 60%. This is 60 to 80%, and this is 80 to 100%. Because it would be more interesting if you had to reevaluate a lot more than just, because we did have a couple patches where, despite some things like maybe Werewolf being taken out of or put back into the meta, there did come a certain point where there were just too many champions that, even though things got buffed or nerfed, the meta did not change at all. And you got to see that kind of in the last 3 to 4 seasons. It was pretty much the same thing of fighter followed by archer, sniper, whereas I was kind of forcing the monk because I had players that were good with monk, and then the gunner was just good enough where the AI would not pick it up, but I could, and then I could protect my gunner just well enough where he would do all the damage that needed to be done and carry the team. Like, there was a set-in-stone meta. Second thing, despite me playing against an insane AI, at first it felt like the AI was really, really smart. But as the games went on, you could tell that it was literally following a specific pattern. That pattern was pick whatever the AI thinks is the strongest champion of the meta at that exact moment. It didn't matter about win ratios. It didn't matter about how my team was performing. Because second, the AI was banning random things, like it was banning Vampire, it was you could tell it was trying to ban to try to favor some sort of strategy, at least in theory in some cases, because you would see it, that it would go ban the, like that one time, ban Pyromancer, ban the Boomerang Hunter, and then boom, it picked Necromancer because it went, no, I am grabbing this Necromancer before you get it. You know, for me, that was like a, oh shoot, I should have seen that coming. That was when I felt like the AI was smart for once and it threw me for a loop. That was amazing. But it was not taking into account my most picked champions at all. This, like, because it was banning stuff, but it should have seen that, hey, I am picking Ninja every time. I am picking Monk every time. I am picking Gunner every time. And then what it should be doing is also going, A, what does this team specialize in? And B, do they need to be picking something away from me? Because that is a thing that real teams do, is when the meta forms, like, the competitive teams are playing something completely different because they have their guys that specialize in a very specific strategy. So it would have been a lot more interesting if I had to at least do just that little bit of research to go, what champions is the opponent going to pick? Because I'm sure you guys noticed, I wasn't doing a single lick of research because I knew exactly what the AI was going to do every single time. It would have been way more interesting if each team kind of had their thing they wanted to do and tried to go, hey, well, this, my team, we have a player that's really, really good at Knight, and we have a Knight composition that we like to use. That way I'd be going, oh, shoot, I got to deal with that, because then after that, you got to adopt your team strategy and go, well, is the team that I have built going to be good enough? Because I could have trained my team up to be slightly different and focus around other champions. It's just, I saw exactly what I wanted for the strategy. I was able to make it work out and was able to make adjustments to the meta. So I was playing to the meta as well as what I knew the AI was going to be wanting to pick in certain scenarios. The AI was not. So if I was playing against a hard AI, I think what the AI was doing is good enough. But when playing against an insane AI, it should also be smarter about the pick ban phase. I have tried doing frequent patches. The issue is the frequent patches changes too much too frequently. Because when we were having 9 games per, we were having 18 games per season, and the season was cut in half with the patch, so it was 9 games per patch. Frequent would make it to where there would be 4 to 5 games in between patches, which, in all honesty, is way too frequent. Now, it's going to constantly change things up, but you never have the appropriate amount of time to adjust. So you can't actually go, this is the meta, set it in stone. I suppose I could also do something like Fearless Hard, so that way we have to not be able to pick the same champs. That also would solve the issue I was having of I'm just picking the exact same things over and over and over again. But honestly, all that does is you find out like 3 different metas instead. It could be interesting, I guess. I would have liked to have had a different approach to all that. Anywho, overall, I do think that this was an excellent indie game where it achieves what it is supposed to do. You do feel like in times that you are a coach of a team. Because notice, I'm going, I need to train this team member and adjust them to perform this sort of thing. I need to give them this sort of ability. No, I need this ability gone. I need it to be something else. I need them to, perform this role. And I am melding this team to be what I need them to do. And that is the kind of thing that I'm hoping to experience in Teamfight Manager 2. That's why I'm a little bit nervous about, even though I like the game, it is amazing to watch the games of Teamfight Manager 2. But right now, with the way that the stats are currently set up in Teamfight Manager 2, I am actually nervous that we are losing some of the charm that this game originally had. Because notice, I was able to see, like, oh, this player's going to dive right in. Oh, this player's going to do that. Like, I want to be able to plan around that sort of stuff. We'll see. Anywho, I keep giving my my feedback to the devs of Teamfight Manager 2, but when it comes to Teamfight Manager, that's going to be it for the Teamfight Manager content, at least until Teamfight Manager 2 gets a better release. I don't know what game I'm going to be doing next. I might put more focus on the Polytopia tutorial. I might be continuing. I'm going to go ahead and fix the volume on this. We're going to go ahead and close the game. I'm going to go to just me. Yeah, I'm kind of just relaxing right here. I'm leaning back going, oh, it's over. It was fun, though. It was a fun little journey. We're going to go ahead and just... And, of course, for the music that I played, the draft music, it came from this game. It's a great game. I want to play some more Monster Train 2. I don't know if I will be playing it immediately next. Oh, it just had a patch yesterday. Quality of life improvements, Soul Savior mode. That's true. I haven't done the Soul Savior mode yet. But I also want to play more, TCG Card Shop Simulator got an update? Early access tournament update? Oh, you can host tournaments in your game store now? And you can have a big TV in the game store? You can also take photos of people? What? Okay, hold on. Steam. Alright, I just want to go over this really fast. That doesn't mean I'm immediately about to be playing TCG Card Shop Simulator. I might play it a little bit, but not like a whole ton. It's currently on sale, by the way, for 20%. 20% off or 20%? Interesting. They are the developers of this game are Russian, so that could be a grammatical issue. It's probably they're probably meaning 20% off. We are introducing a new update, the tournament update. So you got this cool little thing, and you can decide, like, say how many people you're willing to have host your own tournament in your shop by getting the new tournament's prize shelf furniture. Be sure to set your tables up with table numbers, pick out your prizes to give away, and charge an entrance fee to the participants to make a few extra dollars. Right? Because honestly, tournaments bring in a lot of players into your game store. As part of the tournament update, we are also introducing a camera feature built into the game's phone. You can now snap photos of your shop or even the new tournament participants. Hey, look at that dude. A new item in My DIY Tournament Prize Shelf. Players can host their tournaments in the Tournaments app of the phone. Players can host a tournament size between 8 to 32 participants. You can select your own prizes to be given to the first, second, and third, and top 8 participants. Set your own entry fee based on the prizes worth. Set up your tables in a store with a table number to make sure the participants can play. Live updates of the participant match rates and stats when the tournament starts. And at the end of the tournament, winners will gather around in front of the tournament prize shelf to pose with their prizes. That's so cool. Awesome. And new app, you can take pictures. So that's cute. There's I don't think they ever fully finished set the price. Yeah, they never. Ooh, card storage shelf. I've been missing a lot. New shelves. Bulk donations. Rollback, early access. Scanner. And then I think. And then real life plushies. Oh yeah, and then the big signs. Alrighty. That's cool. I'm also still waiting on the next big update from My Card is Better Than Your Card in order to introduce a new a new kind of food update. Update for Koromon? I'm not playing it again. I enjoyed it. I'm not playing that again. But yeah, I might want to just play some more MMORPG Tycoon 2 in order to just build that world a little bit more, because we didn't really get too far into that world. As I am trying to detail out where all the problems actually are, and that's just a thing that's just going to be taking time. I also want to revisit Power World. Like, I've got multiple things I want to do, so I want to revisit Power World as well. They're saying that everything's going to be changing in the 1.0 update of you can play on your existing saves, but even the start of the game is just going to be different, and the flow is going to be different, so if you want the full game experience, you're better off starting over. Which means that when the 1.0 update comes out, I'm not just going to be continuing from the previous save. I will be starting a brand new game. What I will do, though, is I will put the pals on the storage box, so that way all the ones I spent a lot of time training up and breeding to be perfect, we still have access to them. That's so I will be doing that. I'll probably just do that on my own free time. Advanced Wars by Web, I'm basically finishing up the balances of that, but the last big project I am, of course, going to be working on is going to be the campaign. And that's going to be kind of a big project of make every single map, try to get a story to go along with it, and then if I still have enough willpower at that time, I'm going to be making videos of each campaign to sort of show, like, hey, this is how number 1 would work, number 2 would work. Unfortunately, you know, whenever I do it, I'm gonna have to play each campaign multiple times, just so that way, it looks like the AI is doing exactly what I would want them to do. So that way, if I was to give the campaign to some other random person, they'll go, oh, well, the AI started training defenders. Like, nothing I could do about that, bud. I don't have control over that. Because I can't actually lock the technologies away. So what I would have to do is a lot of video editing for each of those. It should be a fun project. Might get a lot of views, especially since it'll be some real videos. I'll have to talk to my video editor, and yeah, I'll be working together with them on that. Yeah, for the most part. I might end up doing most of that stuff myself. But building the campaign is going to come first. So, honestly, from this point onwards, I might just be working on the campaign. At least momentarily. Until my ADHD brain says, nah, I'm ready to do something else. Oh my god, goodness, it's nearly 1. Goodbye!